All right. Camera's rolling. All right. So, podcast studio was our second office in the studio. And we used to do programming in here and such. Or second sales calls if we had that, when we were doing a lot of sales calls in person. This was Karen's office. And I say was because Karen's semi-retired, but this was her office. Now we do some programming in there. But this is all built out. This used to be a kitchen, Somerville. If you're familiar with Somerville, New Jersey, used to Scampi's for 25 years. We took it over in 2014, made it a little, I shouldn't say little, it's huge studio. But in comparison, it's tiny, 3,500 square feet. But we've been rearranging these offices, closed out the kitchen. There used to be a full-blown kitchen back there. Keeping the lights off because I like the way it looks. Used to be a full-blown kitchen. That's actually the overhead suppression system. Looks pretty dope with the red from the clock. But anyhow, that used to be over there. Just made it look presentable. And now it's a little area for our members. Keep some storage, some medicine balls over here. With that said, I've always wanted my own studio. I want my own show. I want my own show. Something that I've been dreaming about and wanting since before MTV. And that's why I did the Project MTV, is to get myself on MTV. And then Project MTV became Project My Life. And now it's just an extension of the documentary. So anyhow, this is a tiny little spot. I've done a few podcasts. If you look early on last year or 2022-ish, Karen and I started doing podcasts in here, and I've done a few other ones in here, but not consistent enough. And that's one of the reasons why I want to start this documentary over and just pick up where I left off and just start putting videos out. Unedited, unscripted, just raw footage, going back to Project My Life, which is the building of the project. That's the whole documentary. Long story longer, I'm here now. It is 9:26. And I'm about to start the process of making this, knocking down this wall, and having these two offices as one. So, do podcast a little bit more comfortably. And also, we're getting a body fat testing apparatus in here. So it's going to be a little area where we do both. I'm going to bring my big desk from home, and I've been wanting to do it for a while. Karen didn't want me to do it because this was her office, her space, and she was in it, 30 to 50 hours a week. So that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing right now. And it is not much of a demolition guy. I've done it in here before, knocked down some walls and stuff. Is that a little jigad? Is that a little off? I don't know. I just literally pick the camera up and start rolling. I don't really care about how it looks or how it sounds because I'm not going to get my microphones and be all mic'd up. Like, it's fucking exhausting. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start cutting and just knock it down. And yeah, I'm exhausted. I am exhausted. I have a 6-month-old baby who doesn't sleep fully through the night. So when that baby's up, I'm up, Karen's up. I probably get maybe like 2.5 more hours sleep than Karen. Maybe like sometimes, maybe not. But we're getting minimal sleep, and that's okay. It's the season of life that we're in with a newborn. With that said, did you ever like rearrange your bedroom just because you were like inspired to like change the setup? I used to do that all the time. I used to get bored. So as much as I preach about like habits and discipline and mundane shit, that is mundane after a while. And sometimes you just got to change shit up. So we're doing a lot of things differently here in the studio with the rebrand, phase 2, launching a whole different, or sorry, it's not different. It is elevated experience than what we've been offering for the past 10 years. So it's a change and I'm excited about it. Here is exciting because I'm doing all office work now. Not all, but a lot of office work where I'm behind the computer, emails and scheduling stuff, and it takes me out of the physical. Yes, I still work out, but I don't have a physical job outside of working out. It sounds crazy, but like I work out. You can only work out so many times a day, move so much with this kind of stuff. So this is like exercise, but it's also good for the mindset for me because I'm able to do something physically with my hands and get like almost instant gratification with whatever section I'm doing. It's not going to be all done today. It's not going to be all set up the way I wanted to set up, but the process of getting there is the fun part. Taking it step by step. Preparation as far as putting the plastic down and like knowing how I'm going to do it, going into it with some kind of mindset, not just breaking down the wall, because I know that I'm going to have to clean that shit up and that's going to be nasty. So why make my job even harder than it has to be? I should prepare a little bit better. That's the first step. And then obviously there's other steps along that go with it, but it's a process of making this into 2 offices. And this is where the podcast would be. So I wanted to get some footage of how it looks now and how it's going to look. So when you're watching this, it'll be cool to see the transformation. Believe in yourself, trust the process, practice patience. I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna put the camera up here and get a little speed shot of me working out. And that's gonna be the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.